The visual of the life cycle of a butterfly shows the gradual, step-by-step change in the life of a butterfly. Gradual is telling us what kind of change. So gradual would be an adjective. As you could see, a mother butterfly lays eggs. Then a larva caterpillar hatches from each egg. And you can see the caterpillar. It looks almost like the middle, like you can see the butterfly at the top and then the caterpillar at the bottom. Then the caterpillar becomes a pupa and chrysalis. And then from the chrysalis, an adult butterfly emerges. And as you can see, this didn't happen overnight. This took gradual, step-by-step, proceeding by steps changes. And it told us what kind of change. So gradual would be an adjective. As you watch the students say the Pledge of Allegiance, you see their eyes directly on the flag. You see their hands over their hearts, and they respect and give an earnest account and respect for the United States flag, for the men who died. So they are showing the respect the Pledge of Allegiance and the flag deserves. They're showing it is a solemn procedure or a solemn thing that we as Americans do each day as a service or respect to our country. So again, the word solemn is describing the act. It's telling us what kind of act. The Pledge of Allegiance is a solemn act that shows our patriotism and respect to our country. So solemn is an adjective. I could not resist pulling this picture. I love how the frogs are helping each other as they clamber to the top of the rail. And you can see how they're hanging in and working together. But clambered, of course, is a manner in which you climb. Sometimes it's used as climbing in a awkward type way. And this could be somewhat awkward. Sometimes it's just that they're clambering and trying with a bit of effort to climb. But it does take some effort to move when you clamber. And in this case, if there's movement involved, then clambered is a verb. And you can also notice that it's a verb because in this case, it ends in an ed. And we know that the majority of verbs we encounter each day in reading are made past tense by adding ed. So there's a bit of a trick with the suffixes. But as you can see, clambered, of course, to climb, and it is a verb. Here we have a picture of a champion, and it's the champion of the Super Bowl. You can see slightly the NFL emblem on the trophy. You can see that the champion's hand and arm is erect, and the trophy is hoisted or lifted above the champion's head. That is very normal. We see that with the crystal ball, with the national championship in the BCS era anyway, with the crystal football. But when champions win championships, the first thing, or once they receive the trophy, the team will then hoist it above their heads to show they are the champion. So hoisted means to lift, and the visual you have on your newsletter this time is you can hoist a flag. And in sailing, you can hoist the sails of the boat. But in this case, the champions have hoisted the trophy above one's head.